dying. The way that switch, I know he dying.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is a channel where we find the truth, seek understanding, and be the light. So I don't know what's going on, y'all. I mean, I know what's going on because it happened when we were younger. When we weren't in our 30s. For those of you that are in your 30s now, there was slang, there was new words, new terms that came up because of some rapper, because of some artist, because of something that we saw on TV. I don't know. Now with social media, that makes that way more easier. And apparently this new thing is 6'7" or something like that. I don't even know if I'm doing that right. But it's a thing. It's a thing. The kids are using it way too much, but I guess I'm at that age where things that's being overused starts to annoy me. I don't know. This is a time period where I'm getting old. If you feel like you're getting old because this type of stuff is annoying you, just a smidge, go ahead and leave a like and a comment with a, let's see, with the old man emoji. Give me an old man emoji if you hitting that age where this type of stuff is slightly annoying. But apparently to some people it's not annoying. It apparently some schools are banning the slang. I don't know how you could really ban the slang. I guess give detention if somebody uses it. But let's check this out and see what's going on. Schools banning 6'7" viral slang.
6'7". 6'7", a meme kids can't get enough of and teachers can't get away from.
We are not saying the word 6'7" anymore. If you do, you have to write a 67-word essay.
Some schools even banning the phrase in classrooms.
You are no longer allowed to say, what number do you think I'm going to say?
6'7". Caitlin Soriano is a 7th grade math teacher.
How much are you hearing and seeing 6'7" in your classroom?
All day, every day. It is nonstop throughout my class, the hallways, the cafeterias.
She says she banned the term last year after it became distracting for students. But now she and other teachers are leaning in.
And we hope that if it is embarrassing enough for the adults to be doing it, that maybe they stop.
Yes. You know what's great? All right, let me wait till this is done.
The trend took off a few months.
Okay, teachers lose his mind to 6'7". Okay. I will say 6'7" if you work quietly for the whole class period. Okay. You're a Gen Z teacher teaching Gen Alpha who already knows the 6'7" trend.
To go, but has re-intensified with school back in session. Thought to originate from a rap song by Skrilla. But the experts we spoke
Skrilla, okay, I'm gonna check that out at the end because I need to know where this came from.
Say the numbers really don't mean anything.
It's like slang to make parents be like, what does that mean?
Yeah, baby.
It's just the latest example of slang through the years.
Eat my shorts.
From the hippie generation, where things were groovy and far out,
to the 90s, where everyone was asking,
what's up? If you're wondering
Okay. All right.
what the skibbity is going on and how all this brain rot is getting to us, you're not Delulu. It's all pretty Ohio. But the kids,
never heard that one.
Just want us to let them cook.
As for parents, they're feeling the pain too. According to a recent study, 35% say they struggle to understand their kids' slang vocabulary. And 56% say their kids...
And I'm one of them.
Kids feel cringe when they try and use slang to communicate.
And I was one of them. Even now. You know what's crazy? I was literally at my mom's house the other day. It wasn't the other day. It was like last year or something like that. I was at my mom's house because of work or whatever the reason was. And for some odd reason, she was on the phone and she was talking about, something about what says so-and-so did, sister so-and-so did and all that stuff. And she came out of nowhere and was like, yeah, she's tripping. And I'm like, what? It's so weird. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that now, especially my nieces, I don't use slang, but when I do it just to annoy them, it definitely gets to them.
Do you think that your mom and your dad or your teachers are getting a little annoyed of it?
Yes.
Is that going to stop you?
No.
Oh my gosh.
6'7", just the latest example of internet talk being used in everyday language. And it is so prevalent that earlier this year, the Cambridge Dictionary even made some of those words that I mentioned a moment ago official, adding slang like skibbity, delulu, that shortened version of delusional, adding it to the Cambridge Dictionary.
Yeah. We just officially killed it. 6'7's dead.
I know,
now.
right?
Good.
Well, that's what they said. As soon as the adults start doing it, as soon as we
I was
cover it
arguing
here.
with my 16-year-old son about this last night. It's like, didn't you guys have words that you laughed at? I go, yeah, but they weren't completely nonsensical. But he's right. The difference was we had shorthand, like rad for radical or toast or whatever.
Right.
But what we didn't have we had a friend group, and there was inside jokes. Now there's a global text chain.
Yeah. Of course.
So
Because everybody's friends online now. It doesn't matter. You put something online, then everybody's gonna know about it. So things like awesome sauce, which don't mean anything, like cool beans. Cool beans, that slowly became popular. You didn't think that people would actually use it. And it's like, oh, okay, cool beans. But then now it's like, if you don't know what 6'7" is, it's like, you don't know 6'7". Like, come on, bro. What?
Queen and every teen who's on TikTok and YouTube, they're in on it.
But the other thing is, if you asked what does rad mean or groovy or
They
far
don't
out,
know what that means.
We could define that.
There was the definition.
If you asked
There was
your
a
kids,
exactly.
what does 6'7" mean? They don't know either.
And that's where the brain rot is kind of being pointed to, that it's like such an overconsumption of these like kind of like silly, goofy, funny things without much sense. And those kids also said to me, that's kind of why we like it, is when mom or dad or my teacher is like, what does it mean? They're like, and that makes you more mad about it.
You know what it is doing that we know? It's disrupting the learning process.
Well, yes.
I hate kids. Okay, it's not that I don't hate kids, but I hate behaviors like this where they just do things to piss you off. Now, granted, yes, they are kids, which is absolutely fine, but it's still annoying. Okay, if they don't know, let's ask ChatGPT. Let me ask, what is this new slang term 6'7"? Let me bring it up. Does this work? Not really. Okay, 6'7" is registered as a viral phrase among the tweens. Okay, tweens and teens, especially a platform like TikTok and Instagram. What it is, a phrase originally song Doot Doot by Skrilla, which the lyrics repeatedly says 6'7". I just bipped right on the highway, 6'7". Interesting. Also pick up the association with LaMelo Ball, the basketball player whose height is 6'7", which helps spread the number combo and edit the memes. Okay. Does it have a consistent, concrete meaning, just largely nonsense or just for fun? Interesting. Okay, so what is this song? 6'7". Let me listen to the song. It's apparently a rap song. There's a kid. So there's a 6'7" kid. Hold on. Okay. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm curious, so I'm gonna transcribe this because I ain't gonna have the music up here yet, and no copyright or anything like that. So I'm gonna transcribe this, and I'm gonna see what AI comes up with as far as what was actually being said. I understood some of it, but I'm just like, whatever. So what you're telling me is this kid. Okay, and apparently I know I'm doing a lot of like random. This is probably like the most random video, guys. But I just need to find out exactly what's going on here. So this is the original video that started this 6'7", and apparently there's a 6'7" kid that started this whole thing. Why was he listening to that rap video? Because YouTube. I don't know. No way. So this is the stuff that's rotting our kids' brains right now. It's just taking up the spaces of, and just like they said, we had our own. No. It's different. We had our own stuff, but it actually had meaning. This is absolutely nothing. And like they said, it's causing a distraction in schools. I hear kids saying it all the time. And then these kids are trying to get my little baby girl to say it. And I'm not about it. I'm glad that she forgets stuff easily that don't really pertain to her, because my goodness, this is highly distracting. I could see how it could be distracted in the school system. And I'm not trying to be that strict parent. I guess I am. This is ridiculous. This is honestly ridiculous. And it's crazy. But that's what happens when you have technology. That's what happens when we have social media. I don't know. Just like the whole just give me my money. But that was a prank. At least that was a prank. This is literally a white boy that watched that Duke video and used it here. Then I guess it also helped with LaMelo Ball. I don't know. This was 3 weeks ago. Oh no. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Is slang starting to get crazy? Is slang starting to get, am I getting old, or is slang starting to like not mean anything anymore? Like now we're just creating these slang terms and it doesn't mean anything, whereas before it actually meant something. I mean, you got the delulu, that makes sense. It's cooked, like somebody's cooked. There's different variety of meanings that you can say that somebody's cooked. Kind of like you're somebody screwed or something like that. But 6'7", just because when somebody says a number 6'7", you just do it. I don't know. Y'all also let me know if there's something that's very similar within my generation or like early 2000s, mid 2000s, something like that I just forgot. That was similar to 6'7". Y'all let me know in the comment section, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Take it easy, peace.